live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome, 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 family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Crypto Cliffnotes. What we're going to be talking about today is something really, really special, guys. We got some great news. We got analysis on the market. Currently, the market is doing a little retracement, but it's nothing to be scared about. It's just how bull runs work. You got to get the retracement in order to get higher highs. You guys know, if you guys know. But we also got some NFT drops that we're going to be giving you. And we're going to be doing an NFT drop live with you on the stream, right? The NFT that we're going for is called Crypto Dads. It's 0.07 ETH. So if you want to participate, you have to send your Ethereum to your MetaMask, right? So you have to have that loaded. I would say have roughly between 0.1 to 0.11 ETH in order to actually participate, because there are going to be gas fees. Sometimes the gas fees can be really high, sometimes they might not be as high, but this is a project that many people are getting in. So usually when there's many people getting in at the same time, it's going to be what we call a gas war, right? So if you want to participate, that's at exactly 5 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to basically wrap everything up probably around like 4:45 Eastern time to make sure that we have everything good to go. We'll kind of review on the drops that are coming and the one that we're going to be doing today. So again, make sure you send your Ethereum from Coinbase or whatever exchange that you have over to your MetaMask right now if you want to participate, because sometimes it can take long, sometimes it might be fast, but some exchanges do take a little longer than others. So make sure if you want to participate in this drop, make sure real quick, hold up, make sure everything's good to go. I'm saying I had an error over here on YouTube. Let me check. No, we're good. Alright, cool. Yeah, I guess my phone was tripping. Alright, cool. So with that understanding, guys, we have this is the last day for the giveaway as well. It's going to be ending tonight, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? Last day. Make sure you participate. We have the details in the description. If you guys have any questions, you guys can hit the live chat box and we'll go from there. But if you do not participate and you do not hit done, or you do not say done in the Instagram post that I posted on Crypto Cliffnotes about the giveaway, so we have about over 200. We cracked 200 on Telegram and we cracked 200 on YouTube. It was kind of weird because YouTube, I don't know what happened. It was over 250 and now we only have 202 or 207, something like that. So I don't know what happened to 50 other people, but what I do know is we cracked 200. So I want to thank every single one of you for that. That's big for us and that's big for you guys, because we know that people are actually learning this information and actually applying it. We had some people in our group that actually got some NFTs this week. We had a couple people that participated in some of the drops, which we'll actually show you guys today. And it was cool. It's really cool that you guys are learning, guys. And I saw on Instagram, guys, we only have about 36 people that said done in the comments. 36 people out of 200 people is not enough. So we got to go ahead and up that a little bit. Make sure you put done if you already participated and followed Instagram, Telegram, and YouTube. Make sure you put done in the Instagram post, because I won't know if you actually participated unless you put done. But with that understanding, guys, I want to thank you guys for everything, that you guys are doing. You guys are supporting very, very strongly. We had great calls. We're going to start doing calls more often, Zoom calls. We're going to do at least one a week. And this one that's coming up, we're going to do it on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. So that's the 14th of next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that Zoom link will be sent out in the exclusive chats that we have that you guys are in. And we'll go from there, right? We're going to be giving you guys the most updated everything that we know. And we're going to fill you guys in and put you guys in position to win. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to pass this over to Greatness, someone that really knows his stuff. If you don't listen to me, that's completely fine. But if you listen to him, you're really going to be put in position, because he put me in position when we first started. I've been in cryptos for a little bit over a year now, a little bit over a year and a half. But he really put me in position to really understand how these markets work fundamentally. And I have more so the analysis side of things. He's got more so the fundamental things. So what I would do is I would pull out a notebook and take notes on everything that he's about to say, the news, the coins, the NFTs, anything that we say. We don't want you to specifically just invest in it. We want you to do your due diligence. We have many videos on our YouTube that you guys can go check out. We have how to set up a MetaMask. We have everything, how to buy a cryptocurrency. We have all the basics all the way to the advanced inside of our chat. It's only going to keep getting up from here. Now that NFT is exploding, we're going to dive deeper into that, and that's kind of what we've been going over. It's going back and forth, calling each other every single hour of the day, just like, yo, look at this, look at this, look at this. And it's like, it's really good, and we want to get you guys involved too. So if any of you want to maybe come up on the show one time, we would love to have one of you do that. And also, we would love for you guys, maybe one day, if you can make a testimonial video for us, if you've made maybe some money, or if you've made or you learned something on Crypto Cliffnotes show that really helped you understand how cryptocurrency works, or NFTs, or whatever it is that we share with you. We want you guys to make a testimonial video for us, so maybe we can post it on Instagram and really boost our community out there, so we can start really getting people aware of this information. But I'm gonna pass this over to greatness. Pat, I appreciate you, man. Go ahead and take it over, bro.
What's up, everyone? All right, so like Jonas said, the market down, at least the crypto is down just a little bit today. We're hitting that correction. There's your opportunity to buy before this thing takes off. That's the way I see this. It is going to go back up. It's like he said, you're going to see these corrections as we go. We still have a little bit of time before we're going to hit that sell time, where we're going to start taking some profits. I will let you know when I'm taking profits, but it is definitely not now. If anything, now is like when I would be purchasing. And when I do that, normally how we show you guys, like on CoinMarketCap, projects I'm going to look at the quickest, I'm going to go from their 24-hour and their 7-day, and I'm going to flip it to see which ones are the biggest losers. Especially in that top 100. And then that top 100, if any of those top like 20 to top 50 are like big drops, if you see 20-25% drops, I mean, you just figure usually in a day or two, you're going to pick that right back up as soon as it comes in. It's Friday. We're back to our red on Friday. That should change. I don't know if any of you guys saw the football game, but like this stuff's getting blasted everywhere. We're going to hit some news articles. We're going to be quick on those today because the NFT market has been getting crazy. We have the updates with Cardano coming on Sunday. That's one thing we've been waiting for. It's already looking promising. I mean, there's projects already we're seeing with these NFTs and all. So this is going to be exciting. Like what's going on with Cardano should help the coin go up. But if not, like we said, me and Jana were talking, even like once we hit our profits, let's say this thing hits by winter time, what they're figuring, spike will be over, start coming back down for that bear market for a little bit. Like this is where me and him are hitting it very hard right now with these NFTs and these games and stuff like that. We're going to make sure that we know how to stay in that green, always making money throughout even that bear market. All right. So that is one thing we will be on top of. There is so many projects coming out. I mean, we have projects on all the different platforms. You have them on Ethereum, Matic, you have them on Polygon, you have them on Cardano now. Today we're going to touch base on actually probably Cardano and Ethereum. And that'll be it for right now. Let me go back to Jonah, and he's going to do a real quick touch base with like Bitcoin. And then, like I said, from there, real quick on the news. And once we hit that, we're going to go into these projects because we got to get this done by a little before 5 o'clock, like he said, because there is a drop that we're going to be trying to get some stuff. We tried one earlier today and had no luck with it. These are tough, but I mean, these are the when you can usually, when stuff sells out that fast, the resale is usually pretty easy. So these projects, the ones especially with the massive amounts of followers and all, that we're going to try to keep track of and let you know when these drops. These are a little bit trickier now, though. So now we're back with, because we are dealing with this global market and that this thing never closes and never ends, and it is 24/7. We are finding drops at all times of the day. So you really got to like keep this in some kind of calendar, keep up to date. Since some of these networks are newer, they're going to have little errors, little pushback, stuff like that. So that's why you need to be on like their Discords, on their Twitters, because they usually, that if it's a good project, their Discords and their Twitters usually stay pretty live, especially the Discords, like nonstop. And from there, you know what I mean, you'll figure out if there's just a little glitch and they're 5 minutes behind, something like that. If you lost out, you'll find out instantly when stuff sells out. Because a lot of these are based on, most of them are 10,000 or less, which isn't a ton. And like the project we ran out to after today was 500. So, I mean, some of them are very small, but like you said, the ones we're going after that sell out that fast, they usually turn out pretty good. All right, so let me go back to you, Jonah. Take it over on just like a quick touch up on the market. And then, like I said, we'll hit our news and we'll get rocking on the good stuff. I got some good stuff for you today. You definitely want to write some of these sites down. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Appreciate you. Bet. Appreciate you guys for appreciate you, Pat, for really sharing that information. Crypto's booming, guys, and crypto, as you can see, if you've been on our past streams, it's going to be our currency. Whether we like it or not, it's going to be the way that we pay, the way that we move, the way that we get paid. Everything about it is literally going to be legal tenders all around the world. And it's a great thing to see. You know, technology isn't advancing and everything like that. Someone in the chat said my noise was a little off. I think it was my mic. So if you could, whoever heard that, just let me know if you still hear that, and I'll try and fix that the best I can. But with that understanding, guys, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys what's going on with the market. Market right now is sitting at about, let's see the market cap real quick. We're sitting at about 2 trillion. I think we were up around like 2.5 before the drop, if I'm not mistaken, which is okay. You know what I mean? Like, it happens, you know, and it was weird because it happened it was either right after or right before El Salvador officially became legal tenders, and then we saw that big drop, which I'm not scared of. I mean, if you look on a weekly time frame, when in doubt, zoom out. I mean, you look on a weekly time frame, it still looks like it's, you know, just steadily coming up. I mean, if you look the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 weeks, almost about, I'd say two months, just about a little over 2 months, we've just seen steady movements up. At some point, it has to, some type of retracement. It has to. That's just healthy price action. If you know price action, you understand, right? But I think we're solid. It could end up coming and maybe playing in a range, maybe for a week or two. Might play in between that, maybe like 42.5 to 52, right in that range, about a $10,000 range. I think it could play in that range, but I think for the most part, guys, we're in a steady movement up, and I think it's solid. I think we're good. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum's doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin. Everything is pretty much moving and altering around Bitcoin. Now, one thing I'll say is Ethereum has been bumping and pumping a little bit better than Bitcoin. So this is where we can stay attuned to what's going on. Of course, we got NFTs popping, which are on the Ethereum blockchain. So let's just pay attention. I think, you know, very soon, you can call me whatever you want. You can say what you want, but I think Ethereum is eventually going to take that market cap over, in my opinion. Price, probably not, but market cap, I think that could easily be taken. Ethereum's been sitting at that 18.9 percentage dominance in the market. It wasn't between like 19 and 20 the last couple weeks, and Bitcoin's dominance has been going down a little bit. So, you know, this is something to pay attention to. I think we talked about it a while back, what was going on, but it's just something to pay attention to. But yeah, that's all I really have for the analysis, guys. I think these next couple weeks we might see some type of consolidation, meaning we might be moving a little sideways in a range. But I think for the most part, long term, we're still bullish, at least until the end of the year. I still think Bitcoin can reach that 80K range. I think Ethereum can reach that, 8 to 10K range, and, you know, everything else just follows. So those are my opinions. Again, we're not financial advisors, but that's just what we see currently in the market. Pat, you want me to go ahead into the news, and then I'll pass it back to you?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, cool. So with my news today, I have a couple articles for you guys that I pulled up. Some really interesting, both in the crypto market and the NFT market. I think it's really good that we do these things, because you guys get to see the foundation of why we talk about certain coins, why we talk about cryptocurrency so much, and why we believe that it is going to be the thing. And we just have the proof. I mean, look, if you look at all these different articles, these are all articles that can show you proof in and out every single day, every single week, that cryptocurrency is the next thing, is already the thing, but it's not 100% adopted everywhere. So it's getting there slowly but surely. We're going to be patient and let it happen. We just know that we're putting you guys in position to do this early than later. But the first thing, if you guys were follow our Instagram, we announced this, right? Ukraine has officially made legal Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies legal. It's not a legal tender yet, but I told you guys El Salvador was the starting point. It was the breaking point. That started it, and now you're going to see a bunch of other cryptocurrency legalizations and tenders and everything like that happening in the next couple months. Even during the bear run, you're going to see it, But they basically passed a law stating that it's legal for them to trade Bitcoin. And if I'm not mistaken, they say they're denying the status of a legal tender, but I think it's going to come back around that they're going to be a legal tender probably by next year for sure. But basically it also regulates the activities and obligations of crypto businesses. So businesses in crypto, I'm sure mining will become pretty big out there as well. I'm not sure there are laws on that. I'll have to look into that, but I'm sure that's going to be pretty big out there as well. That's something that is just showing me that we're still in this bull run. That's just bullish news in my opinion. Second one, I don't know if you guys watched the game last night. It was the Bucks and the Cowboys. I'm not going to lie, if you give Tom Brady more than 30 seconds on the clock in the fourth quarter, you automatically lost the game. I'm just telling you like that. He's a legend. He does the best of the best. He does the unknown. If you give him the ball, the defense will be on their toes. They're going to be scared. I'm just going to let you know that. But last night, if you watched it at all, I actually watched a little bit of it. He did an ad. He did a commercial basically campaigning for the exchange FTX. So he actually partnered with FTX back. We actually announced that, I think it was a couple months back. That actually happened a while back, and honestly, he already has his own NFT platform as well. I mean, he's a co-founder of it. It's called autograph.io. They do drops. I think it's every other week or every week. But they're consistently pumping out. Last week was Derek Jeter. I didn't get any. Pat didn't get any. But those would have been huge. You were making at least, I'd say, at least a minimum of 500% on your investment. And that's really good compared to other NFT platforms. But they made over, in this ad campaign, they made over $20 million. So, this is bringing, the picture I'm trying to paint for you guys is they're bringing this to the world. Everyone in at least the United States is watching that Thursday night game, because that's the first game and that's the only game on Thursday night. Many people saw that like, what's FTX? Even the older people, I wonder what FTX is. Cryptocurrency. Even if they don't know about it, I'm sure they've heard the word. They're going to probably look starting into it because their favorite star, their favorite professional football QB is investing into cryptocurrency. So it's just opening more eyes out to the public, and I think that's really good for the market. And shout out to Tom Brady. He did his thing last night. This is another one. This is an article that I found really interesting. I know you guys heard us talk about MicroStrategy, and you heard us talk about the other one. What is it called? Grayscale, right? It's another big crypto fund platform and business out there that works with a lot of people investing into cryptocurrency, right? But I read this article. It says MicroStrategy avoids multi-billion-dollar mistake by choosing Bitcoin over gold. So obviously they had a choice. They're like, okay, what do we do? What do we want to do with X amount of money? And they chose to do Bitcoin instead of investing into gold. And I want to pull down this little chart right here where it says return versus Bitcoin and gold, right? So in a 12-month span, right, the return on gold, if they were to take and their money that they were going to invest into gold, they would have lost over 5%, which still not bad. You know what I mean? That's not too bad. But because they didn't do that, they got a 376.34% return on their investment. So multi millions and billions of dollars were made because they made the choice. Instead of buying precious metals, gold, silver, etc., they choose Bitcoin because they understand Bitcoin is moving to dominate the world. It's just how it is, right? Yes, the volatility is a little bit higher than precious metals, but your return, as you can see, they made over 376%. I know I'm up a little bit more than that, but I didn't make billions of dollars. I can tell you that much, right? So understand, guys, you're not too late. It's still not too late to invest. Even on this retracement, I think, in my opinion, this is a really good time to start getting into the market as we speak. Let's see, the last one, I got two more for you. I got 2 or 3 more for you. I'll be pretty quick on this one. This guy name is Edward Snowden. Now, he worked for the NSA, and they called him a whistleblower, right? He released information that he wasn't supposed to, but he's very smart. He was obviously trying to get this information out, whatever information it was. I'm not exactly sure, but he was basically saying, following El Salvador making Bitcoin a legal tender, privacy activist and whistleblower Edward Snowden says there is pressure on competing nations to acquire Bitcoin, even if only a reserve asset, right? Latecomers may regret hesitating. I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen. People, they're going to see the United States. They're going to see, shout out to the Ukraine, and shout out to El Salvador, the first legal tender country in the whole entire world. Shout out to them because they made the best decision, in my opinion, that any country could ever make. Think about that. It's gonna be a flow effect, even if it doesn't even happen just this year. Think about the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. It's just gonna be a bowling ball, right? It's just gonna be a bowling ball that literally just takes down all the fiat currency system that is honestly a scam, in my opinion, right? So that is just something I wanted to share with you guys. And then the last two articles are going to be based upon NFTs, right? NFTs, and then I'm going to pass this to Pat. Where we at? We're about 23 minutes. Cool. If you guys like this session, if you guys like this live stream, go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Go ahead and smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notifications because we're going to be coming out with a lot more videos. We're going to be coming out with a lot more content. And, of course, we got that giveaway ending today. But it doesn't seem that it wants to pop up right now. But doesn't seem like it wants to pop up right now. But basically, the news on this one was that
So you may hit it while you're loading. You can do mine.
Say again.
You me just do mine while load. While your screen's loading. You share my news. There you got it.
It's not loading, so I'll just pass it back to Pat, guys. Basically, we're just referencing how big the market is right now in the space in cryptocurrency, guys. I'm telling you guys, NFTs, if you don't know, now you know. And if you want to know, keep watching this channel, keep listening to the information, guys. But I want to pass this back to Pat so he can share his news with you guys, and then we're going to get right into it. Let's get it.
Alright, so next one, mine. Right here. Big money, 6 figures, stuff like that. And these are the ones we're going to try to find the next batch of. I mean, these things go from, we started put an article up last show. In 90 days, the one went from 3,000 to 180,000. So like, that's our goal. Me and Jen are trying to hit a couple of them. Like you said, yesterday, we almost made out with, not almost, because we didn't get our chance on one, but if like, just an example with if you've been following us with the autograph.io, and you've been following them, yesterday Derek Jeter dropped his autograph series, and now it was the hardest one to get. There was only 12 available, for 1,500. I think Jonah was saying, and I checked it out this morning, it was sitting somewhere around like $32,000 for the cheapest resale. So that was like within an hour of the purchase. You could sell those things for almost $32,000 for a $1,500 purchase. Those are a lot harder to get there when they're super, super rares. But even the cheap one, the $12 one, was going for like $150, $200, something like that. Like, that's huge gains, very big gains. That's why like you guys got to keep up with these projects, because they nonstop come out, and it's almost too much. We would be on here all day, every day. So Harvey, that's just an example. As you can see, 4 million followers. So like, this kind of stuff will bring attention to people. They're going to say, what is this? Let's see what this one is. All right. So this is what India is doing. This is pretty cool. Hopefully this will happen over here. So what they're doing is fractional property ownership. So you can actually own, say they build up sky rises, stuff like that. They're going to be able to buy small pieces of it. They're going to do these with a lot of NFTs too. So some of these NFTs that have gotten very big, the ones that are in the 6 figures, you're like crypto punks and stuff like that. They're going to start breaking them down into multiple pieces as an option. So say they might break it down to 100 or 1,000 different pieces. So then you would earn a fraction of that NFT. One of the big successful ones. But this one is actually, like I said, this one's India. This is only for their citizens, though. We can't get into this one. But this will be coming. Like I said, once one of these projects goes, if it's successful, they're going to keep coming out. But this is something like I definitely would be interested in stuff like this. I mean, this is how I'm sure they're going to be using tokens. So, I mean, you have a chance of gaining on the token or the blockchain, whatever one they're using. So if you invest in that, you can make money. Plus, by owning the NFTs, those go up in value. And then I'm sure you're going to be getting a residual on whether it be the rent or whatever you are part of with your NFT. So, I mean, you can make a lot of money with these if you research the different projects. So some of them, like I said, it's just a flip of art. But once it gets to where we're going to be able to buy part of a building, plus take part of that profit, plus, like I said, the way these blockchains are working and all these tokens and assets are going up, you're going to be gaining in every way you can. So do not, I mean, these days do suck seeing all that red and these big drops, but look at them more as opportunities. And also the gas fees are down a little bit. So hopefully by the time we get to 5 o'clock, they'll stay down. They have gone up just a little bit, but they've been way cheaper. It's way lower than where it's been. All right. So that one's done. The next one. So Jonah was just talking about Tom Brady. And like you said, if you saw that game, there was commercials about the FTX exchange. Tom's calling his celebrity friends. Hey, I wanted to let you know, I'm investing in crypto. Check this out. And then next thing you know, they show that same platform, Steph Curry. He's in with them. So they're getting all these big names. They know who to go after. This is what Jonah was showing you earlier. You already got Tom, you got Giselle. That was early this year. We announced that early this year. We've been trying to find this out right away for you guys. But this is just to show you. And this is another exchange. This is a token you can buy. Right now it's sitting at I want to say it's like right around $20. And it is also, it's number 22. Actually, I'm sorry, it's $73. But that's one we haven't really reviewed a lot. We did a quick review when we talked about them getting involved with it, but we didn't get too heavy into that. That is one that we do know that it does have the same as Binance. It's a global one, and then it has a US. So this one also has the US version, and that is a little bit more limited than their original platform. That's why I didn't really go over that one. But that is it for my news. Jonah, do you want to touch based on anything else, or do you want to get into this Cardano stuff? I mean, the NFTs and Cardano and all that, or how do you want to step? What's next? Where are you gonna go with?
Yeah, let's go ahead right into the NFTs, and then that'll just filter right into 5 p.m. when we do this live drop with Crypto Dads. Again, if you guys don't have your Ethereum and your MetaMask yet, go ahead and do that real quick. Send it over. The mint is at 0.07 ETH. Have at least 0.1, I say 0.11 ETH in your MetaMask, just in case the fees are high. We want to make sure that you guys, if you do have the opportunity to buy it, let's make sure that you have enough gas fee, because if you do not have enough gas fee, you will not be able to get that mint. So, yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen with them.
So where are you going to start, though? What platform?
Let's see here.
You going to knock out Cardano before we get into Ethereum, and then we'll stick with Ethereum once we're over there?
Yeah. Go ahead into Ethereum. I know we got that big. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so real quick, couple things, because I know. This is basically, there's two of them right now. This is the one that we've been using. This is how you're going to do any kind of Cardano transaction. So this is like your MetaMask, but this is going to work for ADA. So once we get into these platforms, all the stuff I'm about to show you, this is all going to be based on this kind of wallet. So here's what we got. Oh, another thing. So this is something that I want to bring up real quick. Cardano is doing like a summit thing. When is the date on this? It's going to be September. So it's the end of this month. They're going to do it online. You can register for this so you can actually keep up with this and see how it's going. And what was cool is like, so I got an invite. I forget what it was on, whether it was email, Twitter, or whatever. But it basically, since this is going to be a global thing and it's going to be online, they're also trying to do like meetup groups. So we got invited to the Baltimore edition. I'll see if we can send that invite out to you guys, because we were thinking also if anyone was interested that's in Maryland, you guys want to actually like meet face to face, we could actually hit up this conference, a summit, and see what it's all about. Probably learn about some of the newest projects coming out. If you can't make it, you can at least register and check it out online. If you don't do that, once we go, we will definitely fill you guys in with everything we've learned while we were there. But that was real quick. That is right on Cardano's main webpage. You can just go right to them, and at the top right, it says register for summit. All right, so there's another one. So this is one you want to write down. This is developers.cardano.org/showcase. So on here, this gives you like a lot of some of the top projects coming out. And then you can break it down from here, whether you want just like NFTs. And as you scroll down, it'll give you a couple of the projects that are coming out on here, the new stuff, lots of info on here. You can break that off, go right to your games if you're more interested in that. But there's one thing you might want to check on as we're going through it, or as as the days go by. The upgrade is this weekend. So we're going to see more and more projects. So this will be one you want to check out. There's already 65 you can check out on here. And some of these, like I said, some of them will be, as you see, educational, that kind of stuff. The NFTs, that's where we're going to always look out for. So then we have like this next site, cnft.io. So this is going to be like your OpenSea. This is a secondary marketplace for Cardano's NFTs. So in here, this you would link right up to that wallet that I just showed you. And then it's the same style. They have all their projects. You can type it in by the project. It tells you what the asking prices are. But this is the same setup. And this is new. So these are all new projects. So this is stuff we're trying to get in very early. Okay. We were doing some of these this week. Lots of stuff's coming out, lots of opportunities, but you definitely need to check out your homework. Make sure that they're active on Twitter. Make sure it's good projects, because when they're these quick projects and stuff's new, you will get the people that are going to try to sneak in their projects real fast, get your money and cash out. So make sure like they've been around for a while. A lot of messaging back and forth on your Twitter, on their Telegram, on their Discord. Like, I feel a little bit safer when I see all that going on. That's how we check them out. But that's the second one you want to see, cnft.io. This is your marketplace for all the Cardano secondhand stuff right now. Next one, this is a cool one too. So this one is cnftcalendar.com. So what this is going to do, it's going to give you your popular projects, all the kind of projects coming up. So if you want to check popular, this one's kind of cool because it already puts you in the order of by Twitter. So like this is, you see 27,000 people and they probably have lots of tweets, stuff going on. That's going to be a little bit better than, I mean, these are all top projects, so it's probably not too bad. But when you see somewhere with maybe only like 100 followers, I'm not saying any of these projects are going to be scams or anything like that. These could be some of the biggest projects. That being said, 300 followers, stuff like that, that's where I'm going to check into their website, all that kind of stuff before I start investing money. But this is your calendar. You click on them, they'll let you know all their links. They let you know when the release dates are. So this will help you keep track of some stuff also. So this is one I actually wanted to make sure Jonah got, because we've been back and forth doing this nonstop, and this will kind of help us out just a little bit. They're my main stuff I wanted you to actually keep track of for writing these down, because you will need to save these as your favorites. You're going to have to go back and forth with these. This is one that you're going to be on a lot if you're going to deal with these NFTs. So make sure you keep them. And then from there, we go to pool.pm. And on that is where basically you can pull up. What you need to do is go to the search right here. From there, you're going to go to one of your, you're going to take your receive wallet. So these are the addresses. So the difference is also when you, just in case this is a little different, because you guys have used Ethereum. When you use the Cardano wallets, they generate a new address, especially for the receives each time. So every time they're going to have a different address. So that's why you're going to see a bunch of different, here. It all still is coming to the same wallet. And what you'll do is you'll copy this, copy any of your received addresses, and then you'll just stick that. You'll hit the search bar. You'll type it into here and search, and then your projects came in. So here's I'm already bought a couple. These were the ones we picked up yesterday, our Clay Nations. And then this weekend, the rarity charts will come out. I'll actually find out. But even these, we picked these up at, I think these were 40 ADA. And right now, the cheapest they're selling for, I think, is 70, maybe 80. So it's almost 100% gain in, I mean, you could have done that the same day. But like I said, we're going to wait for this rarity chart just to see if we have anything that's really good. But yeah, these are my NFTs. I picked up that project. One called Jet Chicken. I got the one based on politics. This Crypto Pet. This one's on the Hoskins. This is almost reminds me of a Simpsons characters, but it's based on all the creators of Cardano. So that was one project that I wanted to check out just because Charles himself has stuff. His are very expensive. And then on Twitter, he was following and that kind of stuff. But so these are my NFTs. That's all I want to show you with Cardano. But that stuff is very important. If you're in this NFT game, you want to write everything I just said down. Once again, just real fast. cnft.io. That's your marketplace. That is where you're going to find all the stuff after it is minted. So you can buy it on the second market, same as OpenSea, same as Raribles. This is the Cardano one. The calendar, that's just going to save you a lot of time, especially if you already know the name of your projects. You can go right to them. How you're going to get into your wallet, that's going to help. So you can see your stuff, especially if you're buying your NFTs. And then, like I said, the showcase will pop up with up-to-date new projects coming on. So those you definitely want to. So now let me go over and give it back to Jonah, and then we're gonna, because we are 20 minutes away. So let me stop sharing, kick it back to him. We'll go from there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much, Pat, man. That was some sauce. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really have all of the calendar and stuff. So now that we'll be up on date with that, now we're good to go. And what I'll do is after the stream, I'll post all of our links for those. I wrote them all down for you guys. I'll post all of those in the description. So if you guys don't remember, you might have not got it down, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and put those in the description just so you have a reference to go back and just save them in your favorites on your browser or your phone or whatever it is. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, guys, because I want to go into a couple drops that are coming out here in a couple days, or actually tomorrow and today. First thing is first, let me go ahead to my browser. Alright, cool. I gotta switch this over real quick. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Alright, OpenSea, boom. There we go. Cool. So, first things first, the very first thing is another website that you guys can write down that I also will put in the description. It's called Rarity Tools. Now, this is for Ethereum. Right, this is for Ethereum-based projects only, so you will have to have the MetaMask and all your funds in there and pay the ETH gas that we talked about the other night. But on Rarity Tools, you can basically click on Upcoming. Once you click on Upcoming, it's going to bring out all the new projects that are coming out on Ethereum network. Right, and it'll tell you, it'll give you their Discord, it'll give you their Telegram, it'll give you, or their Twitter, it'll give you their website. It'll tell you how many total are going to be minted. It'll tell you the price of them. It'll actually give you the date and the time. Now, some of these are like UTC and other times. You'll just have to do that. Just go to Google and look up UTC to EST or whatever it is. Just look it up compared to EST or whatever time frame or time zone that you're in, and you can kind of find those there. But the one we're going for today is Crypto Dads at 5 p.m. That's literally in 15 minutes. I'm going to get to that website here in about, I'd say, 10 more minutes. I'm going to go to the website. They're actually going to drop it in the Discord, so I'm going to be in their Discord real quick just in case they drop anything that I need to see. Let's see. They haven't dropped any links yet, so we're good to go with that. But it'll tell you how much they're going for. It's going to tell you their total. And then it's going to tell you the date and time they're going live. As you can see, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard today. I'm in their Discord, so it's really good. If you like the project, go ahead and check it out. Crypto Dads also has a Twitter, and they have a lot of people. So this one's going to be actually pretty hard to get. Crypto Dads has 20,000 followers. They already minted the other ones. And on the secondary market on OpenSea, they are already going for, I think it's I can't remember what it is. I think it's 0.8 already. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up for you guys and show you the pre-sale secondary market price, just so you guys can see what they're actually minting at. So it's minting at 0.07, and they're already selling for, let me go ahead to their site real quick, or their profile. Some of them are already minting at let's see what the floor price is. 0.6. So in order for you to actually get one on the secondary market, you have to have 0.6, right? So that's a pretty good investment. 0.07 to 0.6. That's a very, very good. That's over 600, almost 700% investment return. So that's pretty good to me. But I've been looking into this. This is a project that I actually went to their website. So what I would do anytime you look at a project, go to their website. Just take a look at it. You know, is it official? Is their community active? Their community is very active. My Discord never stops with them. Let's see. Public launch. Mint price 0.07. The thing that I usually go for, or I like to look at, is their roadmap. What's their roadmap looking like? Right? And it basically explains it. The past 4 months, we're truly giving our all to this project. So I actually looked into like their people, the people that own it, and the people that made it. They have some really, really good things going for the community. But once it's minted, once people have bought up the launch at 5 p.m., they're going to plan on doing an airdrop to early adopters and supporters. We will put large focus on our social medias, discords, and connections in order to ramp up the project. A $30,000 donation fund will be established with the help of our awesome community and supporters. So they're going to be doing donations. They're going to be doing merch. They're going to be doing more grants and funds for the environment and for other people. Like they actually are doing something with the money, and they're actually going to be doing a Ford Raptor 2021 giveaway. So that's pretty cool to me. And then after Crypto Dads sells out, there will be Crypto Moms. Crypto Moms will actually be free to anyone that minted a Crypto Dad, and then after that, they're going to be coming out with a future utility that includes breeding for crypto tots. So you're basically going to be able to develop a whole family. And then they're going to be making a Metaverse 3D type of world for this NFT. So those are the type of things you want to see, that they're actually engaging with the people. You want to see that they're actually engaging with the community and not just developing a project just to develop a project. So I think it's really, really cool that you can develop a whole family with the NFTs that they're coming out on. The second one that we're aiming for is called Guardians of the Metaverse. This is going to be a Metaverse type of game for all my gamers out there. 0.08 is the mint. This is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check the time to be sure. 11 a.m. Right? This is another big one. They have over, let's see, they have a lot of followers. They have over, I think it's like 30,000 followers on there. Okay, 12.5 thousand people, right? Their Discord is slammed. Like every single minute is always going off. 10,000 total, 0.08. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., guys. So you can just go to their website. They have a whole type of roadmap to basically explain how their platform's going to be running. It tells you the collection features 5,000 males, 5,000 females, ready to protect the entire universe. So this is going to be a pretty cool one that I'm going to get into, that I want to get into. I'm going to do my best to get that. So Crypto Dads in this one, and it's basically going to tell you the little roadmap that they have coming. It's going to be like a Metaverse type of game with these different type of avatars. And then the release, or like when you can see them, not exactly sure. I think it's Sunday. So once you mint them Sunday, they're going to release what your character looks like, and you're going to be able to make it 3D, right? They're going to be able to make it 3D models. So that's going to be pretty cool. I like that specifically. And then the last one that I'm aiming for is called the Project Yours. Now, this is September 11th. I gotta check the times on this. I'm not exactly sure, but if you get in their Discord and their Telegram, Twitter, their Twitter's pretty bumping. They got a bunch of followers. I've done some research. I've looked at their roadmap. Strong roadmap. Over 10,000 followers on Twitter. Huge Discord. Tens and thousands of people in their Discord. The pre-sales tomorrow, and then their public sale is, I think it's a couple hours. I think it's 9 hours later, if I'm not mistaken, or I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look at those times and I'll drop it in our chats. But this is a project that I like. It looks like these little creatures. You'll see it once this website pops up. The pre-sale mint, I'm pretty sure you could is tomorrow, and basically if you want to, you can get a, I'm pretty sure they closed it though, you can get like a pre-sale mint token to basically where you can get in the pre-sale before everyone else gets it. But this is pretty cool. It's a really cool project. Let me see if I can pull up the little guys. They come out the gutter and they're weird looking creatures, but let's see. There we are, right here. Oh, there we are. These little creatures, really weird creatures. URS is what they're called. The Project Yours, right? So again, we'll drop this website so you guys can look into all the projects that are coming out. If you like it, their active Discord, active Twitter, you know, why not? You know what I mean? Look, it even tells you this one's coming out for free. I don't even know what this is. I don't know if I'll do it. Probably won't. But look into these projects before you invest into them. Don't just invest into them just because we say so. Actually do your due diligence. Look at their Twitter. Look at their community. And actually see if this is something that you want to do. Because this is your money. You know what I mean? Like, you actually want to put your money that's worth the investment. So don't just buy it just because everyone else or a professional's buying it or a celebrity's buying it, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, do your research. Look at the roadmap. Is the roadmap filtered to be long term? And are the and honestly, also I look at the price that it's coming out at. If it's like 0.4, 0.5 ETH, that's something I'm probably not gonna invest in. Right off bat, I need to see some type of leverage. I need to see that the actual community is going to hold these things and not just buying to sell them all the time. You want to see the community be strong. You know what I mean? So that's something that I really, really focus on is making sure that the community is really active. But with that being said, guys, we have 8 minutes into our live drop. So I'm honestly going to go ahead and make sure my MetaMask is logged in. Make sure it's good to go. Oh, man. Hey, what we might do, Pat, we might end this and we might start a Zoom. Alright, cool.
We're on the website waiting.
Yeah, me too. So, we're going to end this here, guys. What we're going to do... Yeah, it's on the website. So, if you go to their website, NFT.com, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send you guys a Zoom just so I can make sure that I'm no lag over here. I want to make sure everything is good to go and there's no lag. So I'm going to end it here. We're going to end it here, guys. And that's another episode of Crypto Cliff Notes. We appreciate every single one of you for being here. And we'll see you guys on Monday for our next live stream. And we'll be calling out the giveaway winner on Monday for the Ledger Nano S. Make sure you follow all the instructions for that. Let's get it. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom has no crypto and no